Honorable Ali na gode, Mamman Ali ka kyauta. Mamman Ali na gode, Mamman Ali ka kyauta.
Honorable Ali mun gode, Mamman Ali ka kyauta.
Abin kaiwa bukatuna, abin yiwa ibaduna, na sujada da goshi na domin yi bauta. Mai iko akan kowa, mai kyauta gurin kowa, mai baiwa ta mulkawa.
For over 2 years now, the member representing Kawo Constituency in the Kaduna State House of Assembly, Honorable Muhammad Ali, has been making the days he spent in office as a representative of the people of Kawo Constituency count due to no other reason than the practical demonstration of politics of change that is encapsulated in his Human Resource Development and Empowerment Initiative. This, in fact, is against the usual norm where people will be counting the days their representatives spent in office and what remains for them to vote them out because of the simple reason that the representatives are not making the days count in their socio-economic life. Honorable Muhammad Ali assumed office with a blueprint of program of action designed to address the multifaceted teething problems that are prevalent and have not been attended to by successful representatives of the area since the return of democratic rule in 1999. This program of action is anchored in the Center for Human Resource Development and Empowerment Initiative, which has now become a household name in the area because of its acceptability and popularity among the people of Kawo Constituency. It is indeed a fact that innovation distinguishes between a leader and followers, and on this basis, Honorable Muhammad Ali was at hand to give an insight into what this initiative he came up with is all about and its major components.
Anybody that has been given an opportunity like this should first give thanks to God, who has made it possible for him to be where he is. And secondly, he should be able to do something that will impact positively on the lives of the citizenry, particularly the less privileged. Because Nigerians, as it were today, are living in chains. And the best thing we can help one another is to alleviate, create the wherewithal that will lead to the alleviation of the suffering people are going through. So if I will have to spend all that comes to me as a legislator in service to humanity, so be it. And we hope God will not leave me like that.
Understanding the fact that to address the social dislocation that has for a long time been a source of concern to many people in the area requires starting from the root, the lawmaker wasted no time in rolling out his program aimed at empowering the women who are the bedrock for building a socially and economically viable society. The main focus of the Women Empowerment Program is to train these women in various skills and provide them with take-off facilities to enable them become empowered and self-reliant, thereby removing them from the shackles of poverty, deprivation, and untold hardship in making ends meet. The beneficiaries of these skills acquisition training were drawn from the 5 wards of Kawo Constituency and beyond, namely Kawo Ward, comprising Rafinguza and Angwargwari, Angwanshanu Abapa Ward, Angwankanawa Haimbanki Ward, Badarawa Malali Ward, and Angwandosa Ward. All these wards were divided into 3 groups, with the first batch comprising of 50 women that received training on how to make car wash, air freshener, and washing soap. The second batch has 82 women and were trained in making soap, shampoo, and detergents, while the third group consists of 33 women that received training in yogurt and juice making. At the inauguration of the first batch of women's skills acquisition training, the lawmaker was emphatic in his resolve to bring about the desired positive change in the lives of people of his constituency.
Every one of us has an important role to play, but the people's commitment will be difficult to secure if the leaders who are calling for them to sacrifice do not themselves make any sacrifices. This has become imperative because the key social forces that have fostered the practice and growth of democracy in countries like the USA. Our deficiencies are many, but we must give democracy a chance to survive in this country. For this reason, the present socio-economic arrangement in Nigeria should be restructured in order to give the ordinary man and woman a chance to survive with human dignity. To do this successfully, government needs to re-examine the current pricing of petroleum resources that has put most families in pain, and job must also be created for the people. Our deficiencies apart, for us to succeed, we must work hard to stamp out corruption in our daily lives. To do that successfully, we must always elect or appoint people of proven integrity to manage our affairs as a nation, state, local government, the legislature, etc., as the case may be.
Some of the invited dignitaries at the occasion could not help but shower encomiums on the exemplary representation and total reorientation, especially in imparting on the lives of the people of Kawo Constituency and bringing about the needed political change this country has been yearning for.
Let me start by commending the effort of this young man whom I knew as far back as the year 2000. I've always found him to be very resourceful, very dedicated, and very visionary. And I think today is a manifestation of those attributes that I've assessed in him long time ago. I therefore wish to commend the effort of this young man. And not only that, for our politicians who are here and those who are not here, this is the way to go. This is the way to go. I repeat it 3 times. This is the way to go. It is such a very important project that nobody can fault this trend. And I believe, sincerely, that if this trend is picked up and rolled into our system, we would not be complaining of poverty and lack of wealth.
Alhamdulillah, wannan rana da Allah ya kawo wanda ɗan wannan jam'iyya da muka yi makirari yanzu ya aiwatar da abubuwa na alheri wanda ba yau ne ya fara ba. An sha zuwa wannan wuri mai albarka ana ƙaddamar da ko kuma gabatar da waɗanda suka koyi sana'o'i don ci gaban ƙasarmu.
Hakikanin gaskiya na yin farin ciki da wannan gayyata saboda makasudin zuwa wurin nan yana da amfani matuƙa da irin tunaninmu wanda Muhammad Ali memba na Kaduna State House Assembly ya shirya don ganin cewa matsalolin da suka addabi arewa kamar yadda chairman Captain George ya faɗi muna neman maganin da za mu yi maganin su. Sanin ku ne cewa tunaninmu bai wuce taimaka ma al'umma don mu fito daga cikin ƙangin da muka samu kanmu musamman a arewa. Saboda haka wannan abin da Muhammad Ali ya fara matuƙa ya yi abin a yaba, sai mu ce Allah ya masa kai.
It is pertinent to note that in spite of the fact that Honorable Muhammad Ali was elected under the platform of the then Congress for Progressive Change, which now merged with other political parties of like mind to form All People's Congress (APC). All the beneficiaries of the programs provided by the legislator representing Kawo Constituency under his Human Resource Development and Empowerment Initiative were selected irrespective of their political learnings, religious or tribal affiliation.
So Alhamdulillah, we thank Allah Almighty and thank Muhammad Ali for this opportunity that he gave us our future and he directed us to our future and tried to show us this is the way we're supposed to be, this is what we're supposed to go to. So Alhamdulillah, that is the thing I would say, Alhamdulillah.
Wallahi mun kuna farin cikin mu da Muhammad Ali da ya taimake mu muna da marayu ya ce ku zo ku yi sana'a don ku je ku ci gaba da ciyar da marayun ku ta hanyar sauki. Mun gode mishi, Allah kuma ya taya shi wannan rubin mulki, kuma Allah ya sa ya gama lafiya. Gaskiya mun amfana da wannan course da aka yi mana.
Ina matukar godiya gare shi, ina mishi fatan alkhairi, ina kuma godiya gare shi matuka, wanda a gurina a ce ya dawwama a wannan kujerar har zuwa ƙarshen rayuwar shi, domin ya taimaki mutane da yawa zuwa yanzu. Daga ainihin lokacin da ya hau watanni zuwa ga yau ya yi abin da shekarun baya da aka yi, shekarun baya da ya wuce shekara 12 ba a yi shi ba, amma yau gashi ya yi abin da waɗansu wanda suka zo suka wuce ba su yi shi ba. Don haka ina godiya gare shi kuma ina mishi fatan alheri. Waɗanda kuma ba su yi irin wannan abin da yake, ina kira gare su da su zo su fara shi ma su bi tsarin shi sanin da irin wannan aiwatar da abin da yake.
A yau farin ciki na ba zai nufa a zahiri saboda abu ne wanda yana cikin zuciya na, kuma abu ne wanda tun ina primary school nake kokari ko nake da marmarin nake da son in ga na samu ilimi na kwamfuta, inda a yau cikin yardan Allah mun shafi shekaru 12 a baya ba mu san meye daɗin dimokuraɗiyya ba a ƙasar mu, sai yanzu da Allah ya kawo mana canji na wannan jam'iyya mai adalci kuma ta tsayar da mutane adalai wanda suka san abin da suke yi, ya yi sponsorin namu, ya ɗau nauyinmu har muka samu certificate da kuma upgrading wanda ba kowane ɗalibin kwamfuta ba ne ke samu, wanda wannan ilimi da ya bamu yanzu a duniya shi yake kwanshe. Muddin kana da ilimin kwamfuta to ko ina ka shiga ka wuce raini, kuma za a ɗauke ka matsayinka na babban mutum.
Mamman Ali mun gode. Madalla.
Honorable Ali na gode, Mamman Ali ka kyauta. Mamman Ali na gode, Mamman Ali ka kyauta.
Honorable Ali mun gode, Mamman Ali ka kyauta.
Before rolling out the other programs to the people of Kawo Constituency, the astute and focused legislator ensured that he opened a functional constituency office as is required by law, where within 3 months of the inauguration of the Kaduna State House of Assembly, Honorable Muhammad Ali opened his constituency office at 911 Jallo Road, Angwarkanawa, Kaduna. The constituency office was officially commissioned on 26th of September 2011 by retired Major General Abdul Malik Jibril, a senatorial candidate for Kano North Senatorial District in the 2011 general election. At the constituency office, the lawmaker employed 22 staff to manage the affairs of the office and ensure smooth implementation of his Human Resource Development and Empowerment Initiative programs. And since then, they have been under the payroll of Honorable Muhammad Ali. In addition to this, sections were opened for key areas of the program of the legislator. As Martin Luther King Jr. said, all labor that uplifts humanity has dignity and importance. As such, those who value humanity will always associate with investments in humanity, which explains why General Muhammad Buhari avails himself at the Human Resource Development and Empowerment Initiative Center to see for himself the wonderful people-oriented development being championed by the lawmaker representing Kawo Constituency at the Kaduna State House of Assembly. His remarks were quite inspiring to all those who give priority to human development and well-being.
I didn't know the first visit I'm making to Honorable Muhammad Ali's efforts to empower his constituency. It's very good. I congratulate him, and I think this is the most he can do to his constituency. And I congratulate you as individuals for getting and seizing the opportunity to improve your knowledge. I have just spoken to the computer class. Computer literacy now is becoming necessary. Even those who have the opportunity to go through the universities, unless they become computer literate, the competition for the scarce jobs available becomes even more difficult. So those who get the opportunity to learn some trade, to maintain yourself and improve your family, I think you should consider yourself lucky. And I keep on congratulating Muhammad Ali for having the time and putting some of the resources from his allowances, allowing it back to his constituency and helping to empower you. I congratulate you, and I always encourage you to do more and more, because all said and done, this is what will matter to him as a politician, and help us to help ourselves.
As a demonstration of his foresight, readiness and preparedness to ensure the quick addressing of critical areas that have been the major problem to the development of the people of his constituency, and considering the fact that youths are the main drivers of development of any society, the astute legislator entered into a collaboration arrangement with the Federal Ministry of Labor Skills Upgrading Center here in Kaduna for the training of unskilled youths in various vocations, where more than 250 youths have so far benefited from the collaborative efforts. This development, which could be said to be unprecedented, will certainly discourage laziness and dependency that is commonly promoted by many politicians that do not mean well for the youths, but just to breed them to be dependent and unemployed that could be used for their selfish interests. Honorable Muhammad Ali succinctly puts this assertion in proper perspective.
Members of the political class may also be tempted to ask, why all this wahala? No, it is not all for nothing. What I'm doing today is in line with the core doctrine of the Congress for Progressive Change, which espouses as its slogan, change. This is necessary because any effort aimed at societal reform and change must first take into account the condition of the people and the prevailing social structure. Our society riddled with deprivation and serious social dislocations, ranging from discrimination, social injustice to poverty. Therefore, it must be noted that any society which bears these characteristics is a victim of a serious disease that threatens belief, faith, morals, conduct, culture, the family, and the society as a whole. Poverty, we all know, takes away a man's dignity and extinguishes his pride, saps his energy, and robs him of the opportunity to succeed.
During one of the graduation ceremony of the Skills Acquisition Training for Women and Youths, former Head of State, General Muhammad Buhari, could not help but appreciated the efforts of the legislator and made an important call to the beneficiaries.
Mamman Alimu